Welcome to the Smile Sisters podcast, powered by the LA Dental Clinic. In each episode of the Smile Sisters, host Dr. Ozzy and Dr. Arazu Nasiri show you how you can transform and maintain your smile. The sisters explain everything you need to know about your mouth and why keeping it healthy is key to your overall health.
Welcome back to the Smile Sisters podcast.
Hello.
Today we have a special offer.
Oh, but you have to stay tuned till the end.
That's
tell you
right.
what it is.
And today I want to talk about what to do to prepare for wisdom tooth removal. This seems to be a point of stress for many people. How do I get ready for wisdom tooth removal?
It's a hot topic.
It is. People get really nervous about it.
Yes.
And so there are actual things you can do to get ready to kind of make sure that your procedure has a higher chance of success. So we can talk about that, and there are very simple things that you can do.
What is your number one thing that you want people to do when they're getting ready?
So I guess the number one thing is be healthy. So by that, I mean, don't go on a binge drinking thing the night before. Don't be having a fever and a cold and whatever else. Get a good night's rest, eat well the day before. Just come into it with your body as healthy as possible.
Okay.
Because we've had patients because of the nerves or because of whatever else, they go drinking the night before. They're like stoned out of their mind, and then they're hungover, dehydrated,
nauseous.
Yeah.
Not a good time.
And then they say, why did it go? Why is this so stressful? I mean, your body can only handle so much. So try to be kind to your body. Just try to be kind of like clean and healthy coming into it.
Yes.
That's really important. The other thing is also getting a good night's rest. I think that one is also very important because of the same thing. Like you want your body to be on its full healing capacities on that day. So a lot of people are very, very nervous the night before and have a hard time falling asleep. So we can give you a sleeping medication the night before.
Right. So that's a common thing that we do is give you usually an anti-anxiety type of pill to take the night before and the morning of the procedure.
Right. So you can get a good night's sleep, and then you can come into it having had good rest.
Okay.
That's very important. The other thing I think which is very overlooked is aftercare. So having kind of preparing for somebody to be there with you and having your yogurt and your soup and all the foods that you're going to eat after kind of lined up.
Yes.
So you're not going home to an empty fridge and nobody there to be with you. I think it's been shown that aftercare is a huge part of surgical success, not just in wisdom teeth surgery, but all surgeries.
Sure.
So having a caretaker there with you is a huge part of it. And this is another problem that we have here in LA, because in LA we have a lot of transient people who are living here and they're just moved here. They don't know anyone.
They don't have their families.
They don't have families. And all of a sudden wisdom tooth's hurting. And we have to basically turn people away from surgery. We've had to turn people away because
they have no one to pick them up.
They don't have anybody to pick them up, and they're sedated, and there's nobody there, and that's huge.
So make a good friend.
Yeah, or even a neighbor. Just get a favor or whatever. You can't just go home with your Uber driver. That's not going to work out.
That's surprisingly large number of people want to do that after sedation.
Yes.
So that's a no-no. We're not going to send you home in an Uber.
No.
You need to have a trusted person here to take you home.
An adult has to take care of you after. And it's not even that necessarily you need somebody to spoon feed you. It's more just to have someone around to make sure you're okay. Is your gauze okay? Oh, do you need something? Let me go grab it for you. Let me run to the store and get you ice cream or whatever.
Yes.
Those little things really matter in your overall healing afterwards.
So this is really about self-care,
Yes.
Have people around you and get your body prepared, be healthy, take care of yourself.
That's right. So, and the only other thing is take your medications as prescribed. So you can take your blood pressure medication, your whatever cholesterol medication, you can take those as
Mhm.
prescribed, but don't eat or drink based on what your dentist or surgeon tells you. So we usually tell people about 8 hours, no eating, no drinking, but just go follow your dentist recommendations.
Now, this is if you're having sedation.
That's right,
during
which
your
most
visit.
people do for wisdom teeth.
Okay, so these are criteria for sedation to not eat
Right.
prior to your visit.
The other thing also is clothing, what to wear.
Yes.
Again, like don't wear your prom dress. Come in wearing comfortable clothing. You don't have to wear like your tight yoga clothes. Like wear loose, comfortable clothing
And in layers.
and in layers. So
Yeah.
what we do during sedation is that we have monitors on you. We have like blood pressure monitors, heart rate monitors. So we want to be able to access your arms, your chest, and then sometimes it gets cold, so maybe you want to just bring it. We have blankets, but you could bring something to throw over you.
Good comfy sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be comfortable. You don't have to wear your cutest yoga outfit.
Or sometimes people come in with just not a lot of clothing on, and then they get cold. And
Yeah.
sedation makes you cold.
Yes,
as well.
sedation makes you cold from the IV fluid too.
Sure. So
So overall, I think in preparing for sedation, what you have to do is stay healthy. Don't go binge drinking. Don't get high. Just keep your body clean and healthy for the days upcoming to your sedation. And make sure you have somebody to take care of you after. Have your foods that you're going to eat after ready and stocked in your fridge,
yes.
like yogurt, soups, smushy noodles, soft foods.
And prescriptions that you're going to need for after your treatment.
Yes.
We're going to give you those prescriptions ahead of your sedation appointment. So
That's
you
right.
need to fill those so you're not having to go to the pharmacy.
Pick
Right
them up
after surgery.
before. Yeah,
Pick
pick
up
them
your
up before
prescriptions.
and then come in. Basically, like having had a good night's sleep, you can get sleep medication from us or from your dentist if you need to help you sleep the night before.
Mhm.
And then make sure you have somebody with you to take care of you and stay with you for that day. It's pretty simple stuff, but it's amazing how many people don't do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Self-care is critical.
Self-care is critical. You're going through a surgery. It's not a huge surgery, but it's a surgery, so you want to make sure your body can heal as best as possible.
And by the way, these points are also valid if you're having any dental treatment done, a
Yeah.
long procedure. Make sure you have eaten, that you've slept well, that you're
Yes,
feeling as good as possible when you're going into a stressful situation.
that's right. Yeah, it's good. It's good life advice.
Yeah. Okay.
Just eat well all the time and
Yeah.
sleep well all the
That's
time.
right. Fair enough.
Let's summarize. What are the top 3 things
Mhm.
that somebody should do?
Tell us.
So I guess come into it healthy, get a good night's sleep, and make sure you have someone taking care of you after, have your aftercare set up and ready to go.
Perfect.
And what's our special offer?
Oh, right. So if you are a current patient and you have a friend or family that you want to refer, we will give you $100 credit on your account and $100 off any treatment that the person you refer needs.
Yes, and our undying gratitude.
Yes. And we'll be very grateful to you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much.
See you next time.
Okay, bye.
Thank you for listening to the Smile Sisters. If you found this episode helpful, subscribe and leave us a review. To book a free consultation, go to ladentalclinic.com.